So I'm just gonna watch YouTube shorts until I laugh, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm not gonna tell you guys to like or subscribe. Just like it, like or subscribe, or both, if you feel like it. Just if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you to. Alright, let's get right into it.
What is an animal that doesn't get enough credit? The bobbit worm. What is that? Oh my god. What is that? This is a real thing? Are you serious? Where do you guys even find these things? You're telling me a centipede and a crab had a child? Sun bears. What is a sun bear? Why is its tongue so long? This is a sun bear. There is no chance you're telling me that is a real animal. That is someone in a costume. What do you mean it's real? You can literally see the thing. Am I tweaking? It's waving. That is not a bear! Jaguarundi. What kind of mythical beast is this gonna be? Oh my god, I love it. Wait, what? How have I never heard of this? It looks like you mixed a jaguar and a ferret. I'll take 4. Sea sheep. There's sea pigs and sea bunnies. Now you're gonna tell me there's sea sheep? Oh my god, wait, this is awesome! Wait, this is so cool! Oh my god, it looks like a mystical little sprite that guides you on your journey through the ocean. Now, I don't want to be this person, but it kind of looks like a cow. What is an animal that doesn't get enough credit? The bobbit.
Hold on. Oh, I had to do something.
What is an animal that doesn't get enough credit? The
Jimmy, I cannot do this.
You can remember things from when you were 5, but you can't remember a dream from last night. Why? Well, okay, imagine you saw some lady walk up to a guy and just... Like, we'd remember that forever. You'd tell all your friends for weeks. We can always recall the craziness of it, but a dream? King Kong could be swinging from your ceiling, your room turns into a spaceship, you're suddenly best friends with a talking taco.
Hola, amigo.
And 10 minutes after you wake up, gone. So here's what scientists think is happening. The memory is available, it's there, but it's not accessible. This is because of a stress chemical called noradrenaline. When you're in dream sleep, it plummets to 0. But this chemical, acetylcholine, does the exact opposite. It spikes. And this switch basically flips your brain's input-output switch. So during dreams, your brain is set to output mode, creating wild experiences, but not to input mode, actually saving those memories. I'm doing a whole series on why we dream. Watch the full video here. You can remember things from...
Group presentations are basically the public executions of...
Oh my goodness, go! Bow, bow, bam, 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 bing, 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 bing.
American food that is weird to the rest of the world, part 2. So I was today years old when I found out that us Americans are about the only country that really likes root beer, because after reading many comments online, many people from other countries compare the taste to medicine, but honestly, it's not that bad. Next, if you're an American and you ask for popcorn,
it's making me
Letter Y, fire, Japanese here button. Okay, yeah, he's saying, why the hell is he here?
Don't act like you're confused.
Confused face. He's confused.
I said don't act confused.
Oh, Steve, he said prohibited performing arts confused face.
Did you or did you not try to destroy the world last month?
Receipt? Do you have proof?
There's literally a YouTube short linked right down here all about it.
Oh, Steve, I told you not to hit record button on that video camera.
Yeah, but he did, and we got the receipt.
Pleading face, digit 5. Oh, nice, he's pleading the 5th. Where'd you learn how to do that? Balance scale, waving hand, microphone. Oh, law by Mike.
Steve, we know you're lying.
Steve, they know you're lying face, lying face.
Great movie. I love Liar Liar.
Who doesn't? Crossmark, bride. Ah, right. Your ex-wife, Clara, didn't seem to enjoy it.
That's probably why she's your ex. Do you have a lawyer to defend you?
Ear. Snake herb. Sounds like snake. Grass? Is he trying to say Jake Grass?
What in the Nickelodeon?
Whoa, have you been here this entire time? Lawyer symbol, room button? What? Those emojis don't even exist.
You two know this dude?
Word. Well, I'm a lawyer, so I can help out. Cool button. Cool. In the next video. O button. Oh.
Look, there's no way this dude is a lawyer.
Thanks for the support, bro. Letter Y, fire, Japanese here button. Okay, yeah, he's saying, why the hell is he here?
Don't act like you're confused.
Confused.
Today we learn.
If you're a Roblox veteran, you might remember the free Roblox scam games. Now, for new players, that might sound really confusing, because today, there are games that actually allow you to earn Robux legitimately. But way back then, we did not have any of that. Instead, there were people who wanted to steal accounts from the dumb children who played Roblox. And the best way to do that? Just promise them free Robux. Now, if you do try to look for these types of games today, Roblox surprisingly doesn't allow it. But if you were to join one of these games, you would immediately notice that there were tons of fake players chatting about how they got totally real Robux. And maybe you'd even see Roblox himself in the game with you. And while this obviously seems fake to you, to children, however, this seems super real. So when they try to redeem the Robux, they give up their password. If you're a Roblox veteran,
Ever noticed this?
I never understood. I didn't understand. I never understood. I couldn't understand. I couldn't believe. I didn't understand. I never understood.
That's cheap versus expensive doormat. That's cheap versus expensive. That's cheap versus that's type of board. What type of board? 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 What type of board?
You ain't never had. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, my Lord. Yes, sir. Oh, mommy. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
I never understood.
I don't answer my texts sometimes.
You have no idea how many found.
Jandal just added taxes to grow a garden. You see, everyone knows shekel trading recently got removed. However, this caused a huge outrage from players in the community, as it was one of the best ways to help your friends and made trading way easier. And this caused the devs to add it back, but with one major twist. Because while trading shekels used to give the other player the same amount you submitted, now when you go to send them, there will be a fee on the entire transaction. But how bad exactly is the fee? Well, according to the update patch notes, it will take 10%. Jandal just added taxes to grow a garden. You see, everyone knows shekel trading recently got removed. However, this caused a huge outrage from players in the community, as it was one of the best ways to help your friends and made trading way easier. And this caused the devs to add it back.
Ooh, did you guys hear that impact? Ooh, did you guys hear that impact?
You still use Robux?
What's up, Doc? Whammy, Doc. Whammy. Beautiful. Ugh, they don't even empty out the trash here. Down in there. There. It will all be overflowing. What's up, Doc?
Everyone is saying you're AI. How do I prove I'm not AI?
I know you've been lost.
Tonight you belong to me. I know you belong to some.
2016 tier list. For one, they shot Harambe, which was bullshit and we all know it, so it's gotta go in F tier. But hey, shout out to the 15 people in Rhode Island. 2016 tier list. For one, they shot Harambe, which was bullshit and we all know it, so it's gotta go in F tier. But hey, shout out to the 15 people in Rhode Island who voted him for president. You guys are fucking idiots. Another F tier has gotta be Damn Daniel. Like, please explain to me why this guy gets a lifetime supply of Vans for what? For just wearing shoes? When the guy behind the camera, you know, the one who started this all, gets left with a fucking surfboard with Ellen DeGeneres' name on it. Like, who would want that? Next up, we have Overwatch, which if we're only considering 2016 and, you know, not the orgy of fan-made porn that spawned with it, was definitely an S tier game. And 2 months later, we got Pokemon Go, which I'll also put in S tier. The Cavs 3-1 comeback in the NBA Finals was goated and deserves S tier as well. Is what I would say had I not put my money on the Warriors. Call me a petty ass bitch for holding an 8-year grudge. I don't give a shit. They're going in F tier, along with the iPhone 7 featuring no headphone jack. And guys, I just gotta say, I fucking love capitalism. And I also love the fact that the dongle business, real thing by the way, is about to be up $25 billion by 2027. So, you know, maybe communism's not so bad. 2016.
I was up all night because like all these ideas just kept coming to me.
Is that a snake?
Belt, new and improved. Ow! It's even self-tightening. Ow! I call it a rug, rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it a ride, rhymes with grug.
That doesn't rhyme.
It's gonna get us places faster than shoes. And painting is a thing of the past. I call this a snapshot.
Oh, let's do it again. I think I blinked.
I call them shades.
The sun doesn't hurt my eyes anymore. Where do you get these great ideas?
See, I got ideas. I got thoughts. Like this. I call it a mobile home. Isn't that something? And I'm calling this one a lifterator.
Mom? I know, it's bad.
I was up all night because like all these ideas just kept.
Do not wear this mask. Somewhere in your world lies a strange mask on the ground. But if you step too close, it will cling to your face. And there is no way to take it off. No thought the mask has taken control of you, granting you greater strength, but stealing away your sight. You slowly begin to lose control. Every 5 seconds, it drains your life, dragging you near to death. No matter what you attempt, tearing it off, shattering it, it always returns. And when your life finally ends, it will drop once more in the very same spot. Waiting.
So, who broke it? I'm not mad. I just want to know.
I did. I broke it.
No, you didn't. Tom?
Don't look at me. Look at Ben.
What? So, who broke it? I'm not mad. I just want to know.
I did. I broke it.
No, you didn't. Tom?
Don't look at me. Look at Ben.
What?
Sorry about that.
Cracked windshield? Get it fixed now and pay later at safelight.com.
So last week I saw these super cool looking hoverboard shoes that were selling on TikTok Shop. Everybody was making them look like so much fun. They're riding around the house, they're going down the sidewalk. The only thing they didn't do is push them to their absolute limit. I want to see how fast these things go. So you know, I had to cop a pair. It says this is for ages 6 and up, so I should be able to use these. I should be fine. Okay, this is what one of them looks like. They're low-key just like hoverboards, but split in two. So let's go see how fast these go. Hopefully I don't die. As you can see, they kind of balance themselves, which is crazy. I don't know which one's left or right, so I'm just gonna try to step on these. It's been a while since I've ridden a hoverboard. Oh goodness. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Bro, why is it leaving? It's literally running away. It's on a run, bro. All right, so the way to make these move forward is just by leaning your feet forward, and to go backwards, you just lean your feet backwards. I'm standing right here, my car and camera is over there. I'm gonna try to go in that direction as fast as possible and hopefully be able to stop. We're actually moving. Okay, how do I stop? How do I stop? Frick. So technically the top speed for these are 7 miles an hour, even though I feel like I went a lot faster. These actually are really fun. They would make a pretty good Christmas gift. So last week I saw these super cool looking hoverboard shoes that were selling on TikTok Shop.
I hate having a tree.
Watch this video if you want OP brain.
So there's a theory that the Grinch wasn't actually trying to steal Christmas, he was actually doing something way worse.
If he wasn't trying to steal Christmas, what else was he doing?
So there's a theory that the Grinch was actually trying to kill all the Who's in Whoville.
What do you mean he's trying to kill them?
So in the movie Horton Hears a Who, we see in that movie, Horton is trying to protect all the Who's from being killed from the other animals. So the Who's have to make as much noise as possible to prove they exist, and the animals didn't kill them.
Right, everything they try to do is always loud.
But the theory is ever since Horton Hears a Who, the Who's always made it a tradition to make a bunch of noise so nobody accidentally kills them. And that's why in the Grinch says that the Who's are super noisy and he can't stand any of the noise that they make. And we see that all the presents the Who's get on Christmas are all things that make a lot of noise because they need that to stay alive.
So basically what they're trying to do is make a bunch of noise so that no one accidentally kills them.
Exactly. So when the Grinch stole all the gifts, he put all of Whoville in risk of getting killed. And that's why on Christmas Day, when the Who's realized they had no gifts, they all went outside to sing to make as much noise as possible. So there's a theory that the Grinch wasn't
Wait, there's rebirths in Grow a Garden now? Yeah, basically. It's not called a rebirth though. It's called an ascension. Oh, okay. What do you get out of it? So, technically for 1 trillion shekels, you get 10 garden coins. Bro, I have 999 quintillion shekels. I'm gonna have like thousands of garden coins then. Well, that's not really... What can you get with the garden coins? Well, you can get things like save slot upgrades, egg capacity upgrades, and pet inventory capacity upgrades. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna get better at the game. Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, you don't just... Oh, dude, I'm about to go do it right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. Bro, are you even trying to listen? Once I get all these garden coins, I'm gonna buy everything in this shop. Like, look at these prices. 50 coins, 20 coins, 20 coins. Dude, I'm gonna buy everything. All right, 1 trillion, a chilling burning bud, okay. And confirm. All right, let's see how much coins I got. 10 coins after I spent 999 quintillion shekels. I was trying to tell you, dude. Bro, what type of logic is that? I guess it's just grow a garden logic. Wait, there's rebirths in Grow a Garden now? Yeah, basically. It's not called...
What the dog doing?
Later.
So, Bleach. So my name is gonna create an anime character? Oh, I need maximum drip. Oh, you already know I got a scar, so that's sick. What happened with my U? Nothing? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, that's garbage. That eyes ruined everything. Okay. This is that. So my name is gonna create an anime?
This is the luckiest unlucky man to ever exist. I don't know if this is lucky or unlucky. I'll let you be the judge. This is Frane Salak. He was a Croatian music teacher who got famous for the wrong reasons. In 1962, he was riding a train that ended up derailing off track and falling into a river, where everybody died but him. He managed to escape with just a broken arm, but that's just the beginning of it. 1 year later, he got into a plane crash because the aircraft door exploded open and he got thrown out. But he somehow managed to survive from falling into a haystack, like it's Minecraft or something. 19 of the passengers on that plane died, besides him. 3 years later, he got into a bus accident from the bus skidding off the road. 4 people drowned, yet he survived. 4 years later, his car exploded. 3 years after that, another car that he bought also exploded. Bro, give this guy a break. 22 years later, he was hit by a bus and he survived. 1 year later after that, he was driving a car in the mountains and a truck was coming his direction, but on the wrong lane. So he skidded his car out the way and then crashed into a railing where he flew out of the car and his car fell off the mountain and exploded. So he was just sitting there watching his car roll down the mountain, sitting there like this, like no way I just survived another one of these. So then somebody told him, yo, you gotta buy a lottery ticket because this is crazy. So in 2003, he bought his first ever lottery ticket in his life and he won $900,000. Bro, this guy might just be the chosen one. This is the luckiest unlucky man to ever.
Okay guys, today we're gonna react to the guy who reacted to a reaction of his reaction of my reaction of his reaction of my reaction of him reacting to my short. I found the worst YouTuber ever. Not only does this man have the audacity to react to my short, this is his reaction. These are the strangest laws in Florida. Some of them kinda make sense, like how you can't roll in a barrel down the street. What type of Ben-tellect goofy ass shit are you doing, bro? He also did this to Johnny, Dano, and Mogswamp. You are not Sniper Wolf. You're actually a little better, to be honest. And after all of that, he wants to call himself the boss. I promise you, you are not him. And the next time I see you in person, I'm gonna...
Thank you for choosing Taco Bell. How can I help you?
Hi, can I get a taco? Now that I've cooled off a little bit, let me chill out. This guy's first video actually had a good message, but then he ruined it by acting like Sniper Tellect. What do you guys think? Should I mail him a pipe bomb or just let him do his thing? I'm not backing down. Okay, guys,
everyone cries when...
There's one thing in Roblox.
How much better are croissants in Paris than in the US? Although croissants were invented in Austria, everybody knows the French have perfected the art of making these flaky, delicious pastries. So to find out how good they get, I first went to one of the highest rated bakeries in the United States, Zach the Baker. This place is packed. They also had some insanely good looking croissants that cost $3.75 each. And after taking a bite, I mean, come on, just look how fluffy the inside is. Zach, you know what you're doing with the croissant. But now let's fly to Paris. Where on the plane I studied French on Babbel, a language learning app, and sponsor of the video, just so I could actually order this croissant properly. But then I pulled up to La Maison d'Isabelle. This place has a massive line out the door. They've also won countless awards and in 2018 won #1 best croissant in Paris. Oui, je vois au croissant. Merci. This croissant costs basically $1.30, which is way cheaper than the last one. And if you want to learn a new language, go to my Babbel link in the comments and get 60% off your subscription. Now that is a good looking croissant. They had some of the best looking bread and pastries that I've ever seen. Let's see how it tastes. Wow. Buttery, flaky, soft on the inside, but crispy on the outside. I'm gonna need some alone time with this one. How much better are croissants in Paris than in the US? Although croissants were invented in Austria, everybody knows the French have perfected the art of making these flaky, delicious pastries. So to find out how good they get, I first went to one of the highest rated bakeries in the United States, Zach the Baker. This place is packed. They also had some insanely good looking croissants.
Are you even emo if your stupid parents don't say this to you every day? How can you see through that gap fringe covering half your bloody face? How can you walk in them jeans? Too skinny. No such thing as too skinny, Mom. God. You best be dead good at HTML coding, because you gotta pimp your MySpace profile up with all flashy emo shit in an ironic way. Obs. You best hope your fave band doesn't become mainstream. I got this My Chemical Romance tee from Topshop. Oh, because you'll have to ditch them for a more obscure one that no one knows. Always stand with your head down and your feet angled slightly inwards. Always look sad in your pickies and edit the contrast super high. And don't forget to set your MSN name to the most saddest cryptic lyrics ever in an ironic way. And obs, never actually call yourself emo. Nay, I'm not. Are you even emo if your stupid parents don't say this to you every day? How can you see through that fringe covering half your bloody face? How can you walk in them jeans? Too skinny. No such thing as too skinny, mom. God. You best be dead good at HTML coding, because you gotta pimp your MySpace profile up with all flashy emo shit in an ironic way. Obs. You best hope your fave band doesn't become mainstream. I got this My Chemical Romance tee from Topshop. Oh, because you'll have to ditch them for a more obscure one that no one knows. Always stand with your head down and your feet angled slightly inwards. Always look sad in your pickies and edit the contrast super high. And don't forget to set your MSN name to the most saddest cryptic lyrics ever in an ironic way. And obs, never actually call yourself emo. Nay, I'm not. Are you even emo if your stupid parents don't say this to you every day? How can you see through that fringe covering half your bloody face? How can you walk in them jeans? Too skinny. No such thing as too skinny, mom. God. You best be dead good at HTML coding, because you gotta pimp your MySpace profile up with all flashy emo shit in an ironic way. Obs. You best hope.
Terrible YouTube thumbnail tier list. 100 hours in the world's poorest country, I think, speaks for itself. And so do the clickbait football thumbnails. No way kids believe this guy was beheaded. A plane crashed on the field and Messi shot someone. My favorite is Ronaldo's meat because it's actually real. S tier. I had sex is also S tier. This could be the hardest thumbnail on YouTube, along with how to checkmate with 2 bishops and Fortnite we need a talk. I think we know where these two go, but let's look at Mr. Beast. The man baby burning this old lady twice. He has so many bad ones, but easily the worst is this. Who is this man? Mr. Bro is F tier. And finally, I've saved the worst for last. In S tier is Zam. She's 12. Terrible YouTube thumbnail tier list. 100 hours in the world's poorest country, I think, speaks for itself. And so do the clickbait football thumbnails. No way kids believe this guy was beheaded. A plane crashed on the field and Messi shot someone. My favorite is Ronaldo's meat because it's actually real. S tier. I had sex is also S tier. This could be the hardest thumbnail on YouTube, along with how to checkmate with 2 bishops.
I'm Tori.
What's the worst punishment your parents ever gave you? Maybe you got your little ugly ass beat for acting stupid. Maybe your parents yelled at you. Well, whatever it is, just be thankful it's not as bad as these 3 punishments. Number 3. So this Redditor, back when he was a young little J, hated going to school. And to put it simply, did not go to that shit. Unfortunately for him, his pops found out. And instead of talking to him about it, maybe revoking his PlayStation for a week, he proceeds to tie him to a chair and whoop his little ass with a belt until he hospitalizes him and causing him to go temporarily deaf. Number 2. So the second Redditor used to fight with his siblings. The father's solution to this problem wasn't to get them to stop fighting. No. He knew that was only a temporary solution. His solution was to make them fight to the death. He gave them each a knife, and when they refused to fight one another, he threw a chair at them. Number 1. This isn't from Reddit, but throughout history, if you were born into royalty and misbehaved, they would torture your friends and make you feel guilty. Now, if you don't want me to punish you, subscribe. What's the...
Hey, what's that?
This quiz reveals
Mojang killed Iceboat Racing. No more races overtakes of Freebird because now...
I just pranked 10,000 people. You see, recently I forgot to end my live stream. Thousands of people sat and watched as I sat there just so awkwardly. I'm still live. Oh, I hate it. It's embarrassing. And they weren't kind about it either. I knew I had to do something, so I came up with the genius idea. What if I went live again, but this time made it look like an accident? Would it actually work? So I booted up my stream, pretended I was doing a YouTube intro. Please consider subscribing. It's free. Thank you guys. They were starting to fall for me. Then I did the worst thing of all. I made 10,000 people sit and watch me do nothing. And I did this for 10 whole minutes. Finally, I called Tubbo for the cherry on top.
I think I'm gonna quit YouTube like tomorrow.
What do you mean?
I don't like my fans. They're not like based.
What?
I could go into music, like you don't even have to be good. I'm a bit
I mean,
sorry, I can't do this anymore.
I just pranked 10,000 people. You see, recently I forgot to end my live stream. Thousands of people sat and watched as I sat there just so awkwardly.
I'm still live.
Oh,
Bring any item.
Bro.
So what if I told you the Titanic never sank?
What?
So the owner of the boat, JP Morgan, actually had two boats. He had the Titanic and he had the Olympic. And the Olympic was a little bit older and a little bit more run down, and it was also in some accident.
Okay.
So the theory is that JP Morgan sank the boat on purpose because he knew he would get a lot of money.
What?
He did it for the insurance money, right? But why sink the newly built Titanic when you could scratch off the paint, swap the names, and sink the Olympic instead?
You just painted the word Titanic over the Olympic?
It gets worse. Guess who was on that boat?
Who? I know there's a lot of people on the boat.
All of of JP Morgan's business competitors.
What?
And not one of them made it out.
Oh my god.
But guess who wasn't on the boat?
Who?
JP Morgan.
Was he supposed to be?
He canceled minutes before it left.
Because he knew it was gonna sink.
And there was a guy named James Fenton, right, who survived and worked on the boat. And on his deathbed, his last words were, "The Titanic never sank. It was the Olympic."
Wait, what?
And he said that if he said anything, something bad would happen to him.
So what you're trying to say is the movie Titanic's actually called the Olympic.
Exactly. So what if I told you the Titanic never...
Can't step a foot in. It's 3 a.m. I gotta get off soon. You know what? I'll check the seed shop one more time and then I'll go to sleep. All right, let's see. Oh, a sugar apple. Let's go. Let's go, dude. 25 mil though? I better get a lot out of this. All right, let's plant it. All right, now I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'll check up on it in the morning. All right, let's check it out. This seed was 25 million. It should be worth a lot more. All right, here we go. Show me how much it's worth. What? 70,000? We couldn't even break 100,000? Grow a garden, please explain that logic to me.
Sayonara, Nick!
Bro, I need food. Oh my god. Ah! Fat ass.
Okay, we're gonna try Prime, yay! Bro, apparently the energy drink is under investigation by the FDA right now. I gotta try that one. I do promise one thing about this review, and it's that this is going to be the most brutally honest review of Prime there is on YouTube. I don't care how mean I am to this product, and I don't care if Logan Paul or KSI hate me after this. Logan Paul is a dumbass, and KSI is British, which is basically just as bad. Okay, I just got back from Walmart, and I saw something very weird that I didn't want to record. In the Walmart parking lot, I shit you not, I think I saw someone with a pet raccoon. I didn't even know that was legal. Anyways, I've seen Prime on the internet reselling for like $20, so I was a little worried that they would be out of stock, but luckily they seem to have every flavor at my Walmart. And of course I picked Fruit Punch, and it was only $2.50. That's not that bad. But how does it taste? Bottoms up. Oh my god, I can feel KSI coming inside of me. Okay, but my actual ranking is like a 5 out of 10. I thought it was way too sweet. It might be worth trying, but I'm never gonna buy this again. Okay, we're gonna try...
Rappers who tried to diss Eminem and got disturbed. Like when Big Zoo made a song dissing Eminem and even mentioned his daughter.
Company 8 figures from water in the can, but your whole career's about how you're a shit dad. And that you're a white boy who wish that he'd been black. Eminem show, I'll kill him and sit back. You lose yourself if you try come with a diss track. Little stands getting upset on the TikTok. But I fly Haley to come sit on my big. You're gonna need a doctor.
Oh, this trying to die. And Eminem responded with this diss track.
Diss Haley cause you desperate for attention. Jealous of a legend, begging for a mention. Dear M, I wrote you but you left me on red, Slim. Yeah, you're sick, Zoo, get your glucose checked. Even your hoodie's screaming, I could use more breaths.
Rappers who tried to diss Eminem and got disturbed. Like when Big Zoo made a...
Most dangerous animals in the world. Mosquito. Fox jellyfish. Cape buffalo. Hippopotamus. Crocodiles.
This is how I got 23,000 Robux for free. Let me show you this free Robux.
Yo, I bet you've never had a Hawaiian-style gourmet glizzy.
Where'd you get that? How many inches?
If you're not vegan, you're literally contributing to an animal holocaust.
The animals are in the out there!
Do they have camps for them too? That's good. No, man. You just walked water. Oh my god, I don't. I think you just get a headache. Cute bunny dancing. Oh, so cute.
Crispy, juicy, tender.
They put my balls in a blender.
They could have done worse.
Quase cai, sai daqui, sai daqui.
Stick it in rice.
I'm gonna take that on your level. Oh.
Did the bee sting you? Who are you?
I'm Joe Biden's husband.
What?
Nice balls
bro.
What? What?
Yo, I bet you've never had a Hawaiian style gourmet glizzy.
Finally, Roblox made a new egg hunt. Hopefully it will be good.
Bring any item.
Why does every school bathroom feel like a...
This is everything that I learned today. This one's pretty interesting. I found out earlier that the world's oldest baby was born last week, named Thaddeus Daniel Pierce, who was born from a frozen embryo in 1994. So is this baby a 30-year-old or is it a newborn? Grown-ass man, 30 years old and still unemployed. Somebody tell this baby to get a job. No, but this is actually crazy. I found out earlier that bananas and plantains are considered berries for whatever reason. I don't know who makes that rule. And bell peppers are considered fruits. When did that update come out? I don't recall that ever existing. Apparently George Bush linked up with Harambe's mother in 1998. Here's a picture of that. I also found out that Duke Dennis got arrested. Here's the mugshot of that. A 13-year-old Roblox developer made a Roblox map called Steal a Brain Rot, which became one of the most played games on Earth, with having over 10 million concurrent players at once. What in the world is happening? This 13-year-old is basically a multi-millionaire from this map, and you probably just found out that I make long-form videos. Click.
And it even has. I gave a fish my credit card and now I somehow own a $12 million house. This wheel is spinning right now and it decides where a literal fish gets to spend my money. Okay, first spin, we got Fortnite item shop. That's actually not that bad considering we have yachtworld.com and literal real estate on this list. Now there's an algorithm tracking the fish's movement and whatever it clicks on, I have to buy. A cheap emote would be perfect. Click it, come on. Scrolling down. Oh no, don't scroll down. Don't scroll. Clicking. Okay, cheap emote. All right, first item purchase. Now we're gonna be spinning the wheel a total of 3 times, and I'm just gonna say it gets exponentially worse every time. Ooh, oh no, bro. eBay is gonna go one of 2 ways. I'm gonna end up buying a random car part, or on the other hand, an entire car. First thing, we're gonna let the fish type in whatever they want in the search bar. They have 7 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, C. Anything else, guys? Anything else you have to say? CC. Okay, well, that was 7 seconds. What do we got? Oh, God. Coins? $4,000 for a coin? Who is buying these, bro? Come on, click something. Just click it. Dude, it's scrolling so much. Why are you just scrolling down, fish? Okay, it's at the bottom of the page. What will you do now, fish? What will you do now? No. $130 for a coin, bro. Okay, one more spin. Please do not give me anything terrible. No. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna give these fish 1 minute. If they don't click any house, I'm done. I'm not even, it's not gonna happen. Bro, this is so no, bad fish. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds left. Oh my god, no, stay away. 15 seconds left. I actually think we're good. I think we're safe. Please, no. 5 seconds. Come on, stay away. No, bad fish. No. That's how I gave a fish my credit card and now I somehow own a $12 million house. This wheel is...
Hey, listen up.
First, show your age.
Labubu's are stupid and dumb. This is coming from someone who likes collecting things. Look in my room. I have a mountain of Kirby plushes. I got Kirby pictures, Kirby stickers on my fridge, Kirby steering wheel on my car, Kirby credit card. I know a thing or two about collecting stuff, but Labubu's only exist to be collected. There's no IP tied to them. Like, I understand if you like cinnamon roll, I understand if you like collecting Mario stuff or Pac-Man stuff, but Labubu's are exclusively made as a collectible and a speculative asset. Labubus are like the Bored Ape NFT for white girls. They're no different than Funko Pops in my eyes. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna get mad at you if you have a Labubu. Like, if you like the designs and you want to get one, sure. I'm not gonna rain on your parade. But if you're trying to collect them all, assuming that they're gonna have some worth, it's just a waste of money. YouTube! Labubu.
This is how to get OP brain rot.
Kevin Characters who I think are racist based off of vibes. Luigi, a little racist. He gives off the vibes that he will be uncomfortable around minorities. Kirby, not racist. Kirby slaughters everyone indiscriminately. Mickey Mouse, mega racist. He was made back in 1928. And let's just say civil rights back then wasn't what it is now. If I was walking down the street, I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Mouse called me a slur. SpongeBob, not racist. Here he is giving his biggest op a Valentine's Day card. Man is just so full of love. He doesn't even know what hate is. Goku would be the type to say something racist without even knowing it's racist. Exhibit A.
Wow, look at all the piccolos.
But he means no harm. Vegeta, on the other hand, is a full-blown racist. All he ever talks about is how superior Saiyans are. He did have some character development though, so I'll give him a little credit. Frieza, he owns the racist tier. Change the racist tier to Frieza. Characters who I think are racist.
You haven't done...
What? Okay, Space Run.
How do you say stone in Chinese? Shi, room, shi. And lion, shi, the number 10. Shi, to have a liking for something. Shi, to swear something. Shi. So how would you say in a stone room was a poet named Shi, a lion lover who swore to eat 10 lions? Shi, 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 shi. How do you say stone?
These are some more of the darkest songs in human history. Diddy, this is the Dirty Diddler himself, the Lord of the Freak-Offs, the boogeyman of the hip-hop industry, one of the biggest supervillains to walk this earth. If you don't know who he is, outside of Diddy's whole reputation, he was a very popular artist back in the 90s and the early 2000s. And he's made well over 600 songs. And within these 600 songs, he has definitely said some insanely questionable lyrics. So in this song, I'll Do This For You, he says, and I quote, "Nobody party like we party. You wouldn't know until you cats seen me party." Now the reason why this is so dark is that Diddy is known for his Diddy parties that he would throw over the last 20 years plus. And at these disgusting parties, over 120 assault victims came out, with 25 of them being under the age, with the youngest being 9 years old. 9 years old. Are you out of your mind? There's a bunch more details to this song that I need to mention that I can't mention here. You can go watch the full video right here on my channel or just click.
This guy pulled up to McDonald's just 2 minutes before closing and ordered tons of food. And you won't believe how the chef crashed out.
Hey, I know it's only 2 minutes before close, but can I place an order?
Absolutely.
Can I go ahead and get 7 cheeseburgers? Okay. 7 large fries. And then some... take 3 large cheese curds.
You said 7 fries?
Yes, please.
Okay. And how many cheese curds?
3 large cheese curds.
3.
This guy pulled up to McDonald's just...
You had this much untapped potential.
Did you ever notice the warning hidden in Luffy's future? When Bonnie uses her powers and shows Luffy as an old man, it raises a scary question. Will he even live that long? Because so far, everything says no. In Impel Down, Ivankov drained 10 years off Luffy's life to save him from Magellan's poison. And again, in Marineford, another 10 years gone. Even earlier, in Eni's lobby, Gear 2nd was revealed to cut his lifespan too. And that was hundreds of battles ago. Every time Luffy powers up, Gear 2, 3, 4, now Gear 5, he's pushing his body beyond its limits. Gear 5 even lets him distort reality itself. And don't forget, Gold Roger also had a terminal illness when he reached the One Piece. So what if that's just the fate of pirate kings? Did you ever notice the warning hidden in Luffy's future? When Bonnie uses her powers and shows Luffy as an old man, it raises a scary question. Will he even live that long? Because so far, everything says no. In Impel Down, Ivankov drained 10 years off Luffy's life to save him from Magellan's poison. And again, in Marineford, another 10 years gone. Even earlier, in Eni's lobby, Gear 2nd was revealed to cut.
What is Gorilla Tag's most forgotten map? Well, I'm going to answer that in this video. You might...
So my friend and I are walking out of Walmart and we hear this guy yell, "Hey, get your asses back here!" So we turn around and there's this Walmart security guy standing there holding my friend's empty energy drink. "Did you plan on paying for this?" he asked all self-importantly. Thing was, my friend did pay for it. At the gas station we were at right before we went to Walmart. He just so happened to throw it away in the Walmart bathroom, which in hindsight looks kinda sketchy. So my friend explained this, but the security guy was not having it. "Stop lying!" he yelled. "We got you on camera!" At this point, a crowd is starting to form and...
The American Kennel Club.
So So my friend and I are walking out of Walmart and we hear this guy yell, "Hey, get your asses back here!" So we turn around and there's this Walmart security guy standing there holding my friend's empty energy drink. "Did you plan on paying for this?" he asked all self-importantly. Thing was, my friend did pay for it. At the gas station we were at right before we went to Walmart. He just so happened to throw it away in the Walmart bathroom, which in hindsight looks kinda sketchy. So my friend explained this, but the security guy was not having it. "Stop lying!" he yelled. "We got you on camera!" At this point, a crowd is starting to form, and my friend tells him, "If you have us on tape, just show us the evidence." The security guy is like, "Are you talking back to me?" Mind you, this guy's only like 5 years older than us, so he's just power tripping. "Pay for it now, or I'm calling the LAPD. I forgot to mention, we're in Ohio. So confused, my friend is like, "You're gonna call the Los Angeles Police Department?" And that's how he got banned from Walmart. So my friend and I are walking out of Walmart and we hear this guy yell, "Hey, get your asses back here!" So we turn around.
Mountain Dew is not a gamer drink. For as long as the internet remembers, Mountain Dew has been the quintessential gamer drink. The symbol of LAN parties in the early 2000s to all-nighter dungeon raids. But why? Why did this drink, that even its own company refuses to describe the color of, become such an iconic gamer drink? It was all a happy coincidence. See, Mountain Dew has the highest caffeine content of the big soda brands, about 20 grams more than Coke and Pepsi. Naturally, it became a quick favorite of the new and exciting job of programmers. So much so that entire pages and coding manuals dating back to 1995 have been dedicated to the drink. There was a big overlap between hardcore programmers and hardcore gamers as PC gaming started to explode in popularity. PepsiCo, the owners of Mountain Dew, noticed this and got together with their longtime partner Microsoft to aggressively focus their marketing on these caffeine-fueled gamers. And in 2004, they collaborated on a limited edition Mountain Dew Xbox console, forever cementing the connection between the drink and gaming. Only 5,000 of those were made and are still being looked for by dedicated fans to this day. The insane success of that launch led to more collaborations, including possibly the most significant one in 2007 with Halo 3, Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel. So while gamers may have embraced the drink with open arms, it was the programmers who sipped so they could chug. And some of them may still be saying, Mountain Dew is not a gamer drink. For as long as the internet remembers, Mountain Dew has—
Bro, you're not gonna believe what went down at the US Open. A kid gets his hat signed by the player who just won the match and his day is made. But then out of nowhere, this random CEO snatches the hat and shoves it in his wife's bag. Like, imagine stealing from a little kid on live TV. That's crazy. What type of low even is that? Basically like the saying stealing candy from a baby. Later though, the player made it right. He found the kid, gave him another signed hat, and even took a picture with him. Meanwhile, the CEO got called out. Everyone knows who he is now, and the internet's roasting him non-stop. Kid ended up winning way bigger than the CEO ever did. Subscribe so I could read.
These are things.
Wait, don't keep scrolling. I'm desperate, bro. Why is sitting next to your crush
the most stress?
Emojis aren't nearly as good as text emotes, and I got 5 examples to prove why. At number 5, we got the standard smiley face. Look at this guy. He's so happy. He's such a little gremlin. Compare that to the smile emoji, and it just isn't the same. Number 4, we got capital D colon. This guy shows off a level of dismay not replicated by emojis. There is this guy, but that's more stress or fear than it is dismay. Number 3, we got the cat face. This fella has a lot of personality, and I think it's why they made the worst emojis ever that nobody without a criminal record uses. Then at number 2, we have one that I've personally been using a lot recently. Colon O and colon capital O. I use this one like a pog face, so whenever someone shows me something cool, I'll hit them with the lowercase version, and if they one-up that with something cooler, then I'll hit them with the uppercase version, which gives it that little layer of detail that's just perfect. And finally, at number 1, we got colon capital D. Similar to the dismay of capital D colon capital D shows a level of joy and whimsy that simply cannot be replicated. Emojis aren't nearly as good as text emotes, and I got 5 examples to prove why. At number 5, we got the—
Is this not illegal? That's what people ask every time I post one of these. And honestly, it kind of used to be. This nut is called a monkey's fist. And yeah, it looks harmless until you see what some people used it for. Back in the day, this was the go-to for street defense. Sailors would wrap one around a steel ball, keep it in their coat, and if things got sketchy, they'd swing first. It's fast, quiet, and it hurts. Some called it a slungshot. Cops called it a concealed weapon. In a lot of places it got banned, not because of what it looks like, but because of what it can do. And the line between legal and illegal? Its size. If you tie one the size of a pool ball, stuff it with lead, and walk around with it in your hoodie, yeah, you're kind of asking for trouble. But a small one like this, just paracord, no core, no weight, no thread. You could argue it's a keychain, a fidget, or maybe even a fashion piece. So, is it illegal? It depends on how you make it and how you use it. It also depends on how stupid you look trying to swing it. And if you make it small enough, it's not illegal. Is this not illegal? That's what people...
Why is waking up early literally a war crime? Like, bro, you set 47 different alarms thinking you're gonna be responsible. 6 a.m. hits and your alarm goes off.
But your brain isn't even online yet.
You're just hitting snooze like it's a rhythm game, thinking 5 more minutes won't hurt. Those 5 minutes turn into
45 minutes.
Now you're speed running your entire morning routine. You're brushing your teeth while putting on shoes and
grabbing a Pop-Tart.
You get to school looking like you lost a fight with your pillow. Your hair is doing things that defy the laws of physics. Your friend's like, bro, you good? Good.
I had to choose between eating breakfast and showing up on time.
I chose wrong on both. The worst part is seeing that one kid who's been awake since 5 a.m. fully dressed with a complete breakfast. They're like an NPC that spawned in with max energy while you're running on 2% battery. This isn't morning routine, it's survival mode activated at dawn. My sleep schedule is completely cooked. Why is waking up early?
No one has ever passed
Physically
can't step.
So this is the theory on people who get bad grades. There's a theory that's based on studies between people who get A's and people who get C's, and they found that the students who usually get C's actually end up being more successful than the students that get A's.
It is crazy because it's basically saying the lower the grade you have, the better outcome you will have.
Exactly. So the theory states that for the students that get A's, they actually lack creativity and they don't like to take risks because they're scared of failing because they are so used to succeeding. But for the students that get C's, they actually are a lot more creative and they like to take risks because they're not scared of failure. And what's even crazier, there's a quote from Bill Gates that says he would rather hire a lazy person over a super smart person because the lazy person will actually find an easy and efficient way to do the task. So this is the theory on people who get bad grades. There's a theory that's based on studies between people who get A's and people who get C's, and
The first week of school, the vending machines in the hallway were out of order, but one student realized that they weren't broken. The school just wasn't letting anybody use them. Sorry kids, they're fixing them next month. No snacks. No snacks? Oh man. But one day, this junior named Derek saw one of the janitors unlock the machine with this tiny round key. Well, he recognized this silver key. It was the same kind of key his dad used for his padlocks at work. Well, that night, Derek dug through the junk drawers at his house, looking for these keys, and he found about 5 of them. Yes. Yes! The next day, during a passing period, he went to the vending machines. He put the first key in, and it unlocked. Apparently, it was the most basic of these keys, and it worked. He opened it up just enough to grab one snack and put it in his backpack. Well, this gave him a brilliant idea. By the end of the week, he had gone into that vending machine multiple times, and only took out the most popular, most tasty snacks. And because these vending machines had been broken for so long, nobody really noticed, and there weren't any cameras in the hallway. Well, he would take these popular snacks, and he would sell them for double the price of what the vending machine would have sold them.
Help! There's crunchy. Shorts creators I could beat in a fight. Dan O'Cow, I think I could take him out pretty easily. I'm a hard favorite in that fight. I think he'd go for my nuts, but little does he know that would activate my rage mode. Bambeo, I fold. Love you, Bam. Folded. C.com, I think I win unless he's able to tire me out. Bundon, it's about even. I think I have the power to beat him, but he's also jacked, so it's a close call. If I can grapple him, I think it's over. Royal Pair, I think I take slight favorite. We're both pretty evenly matched build-wise, but he plays Genshin Impact, so I think I win there. Sambucha gets slight favorite on me. I think there's a universe where I beat him, but bro's jacked. Cinemunch, he may be jacked, but his soul is what his PNG tuber looks like, so I think I still win. Deegis is close. I feel like he'd be scrappy, but run away at the end. Jellybean, I'd hit with the old 1-2, but then they'd say something like, you wouldn't hit a little guy like me? And I feel bad, giving them the opportunity to pounce. Vsauce kills me before the match even starts. MatPat's old and retired, so I don't know if I could fight him, and I think I have youth advantage on Ray William Johnson. YouTube! Shorts creators I could beat.
So when's the part where the lava starts rising?
Oh, please don't say that. The lava doesn't rise at all. Run! Dude! Go!
Help me! Somebody help me! Somebody help me! Please, thank you!
Guys, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean?
I mean, we're in the middle of our lunch rush,
and there's no rush. No Yeah, like there's no way in hell any customers are coming after what you said. What? Like, have you seen our Google reviews? We're down to like half a star. Okay, guys, if this is your idea of some kind of joke, I really don't appreciate it. Boss, you're trending. Trending? I don't even know what that means. It means we're screwed. Why? Because nobody posts what you posted and doesn't get canceled. I don't post. I just sometimes randomly put my thoughts on the internet. That's posted. Okay, but nobody sees it. It's private. If private means 50 million other people saw it, then yeah, sure, super private. 50 million? I'm honestly surprised you haven't noticed. Okay, you just watch. Any minute now, a customer's gonna walk through that door, and things will be totally back to normal. Yeah, I don't think you want people to start showing. Aha! See? I told you. Oh, God. Hey, which one of you's the manager of this place? That would be me. You got a lot of nerve to show your face in public after what you said. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a load of crap and you know. Okay. How about you just take a seat and we'll bring you a coffee. On the house. Oh, okay, I get it now. You're all in on this. What? You guys must have the same backwards beliefs as your boss, huh? No, never. You know, I was hoping it was just some closed-minded manager, but now it's clear it's the whole staff. I swear it's We're coming for you, and when we do, it's not gonna be pretty. Wait, please, just... Good day, sir. Guys, what the hell is going on? You got canceled. Canceled? For what? You said you hated Taylor Swift. Wait. That's what this is about? Are you serious? Yes, and I mean, I didn't even say I hated her. I just said I didn't understand the obsession. Dude, quiet. What? They could be listening. Who? The Swifties. Oh, come on. That is ridiculous. You don't understand what they're capable of. Okay, what the hell is going on? Oh, Bill, what is our fearless leader and owner doing here? You know, just felt the need to visit my dumpster fire of a manager. I promise we can get your business back on track. My business? You think this is about my business? Yes. Oh, this is way bigger than my business. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I will not stand by while you disparage the good name of our
Red Bull?
I opened my daughter's lunchbox.
Types of kids after high school: 3. The unemployed. C. This guy wakes up every morning to a long day of gaming and chips. He lives life with absolutely no restrictions and is still bronze 3 in whatever game he grinds. The fog runner. D. This is a very unique position after high school because it's entirely unique to men. All I can say is his plans didn't work out. The day trader. D. This dude always talks about how he's gonna escape the Matrix and become a millionaire. But as soon as you ask him about the trades he's made, all of a sudden he gets real quiet. The Discorder. F. After high school, some people just get condemned to life on Discord. These people are always sitting in voice chats all alone just about every waking hour. The alcoholic. This guy gets a special tier in to be determined. The alcoholic is either a carefree spirit that loves the joys of life, or it's just a tragedy. And that's the types of kids.
This little boy is spoiled, as he had just finished an Oreo ice cream, but he didn't even offer his mom a single bite. So she decided to humble him by grabbing another ice cream and eating it right in front of him. But you won't believe what he did next.
We found it. It's the mango ice cream. Wow. Ooh, ooh. The first bite. Oh, look how cute. You're gonna have to do this. Oh, look at this.
No, I want some. Me. Yeah. No, don't eat it. We need to settle.
This little boy is spoiled, as he had just finished an Oreo.
They cut off his middle finger after his body was dug up for reburial. You see, he had claimed that the Earth revolves around the sun and was arrested by the Catholic Church for defying God. But centuries later, his discoveries were accepted as fact, and his body was being moved from an unholy grave to a Catholic tomb. His finger was preserved in glass and placed in a museum, standing as a final gesture to those who didn't believe him. They cut off his middle finger after his body was dug up for reburial. You see, he had claimed that the Earth revolves around the sun and was arrested by the Catholic Church for defying God. But centuries later, his discoveries were accepted as fact, and his body was being moved from an unholy grave to a Catholic tomb. His finger was preserved in glass and placed in a museum, standing as a final gesture to those who didn't believe him. They cut off his middle finger.
This is 3D printed Batman armor. Wait, it's already. But can I make it bulletproof? My first thought was to try a carbon fiber chest plate covered with Line-X, which you can see is ridiculously strong. Like, ridiculously strong. But when tested against a bullet, it literally did nothing. So I did some research, and this led me down the most insane 2-month project where I got my hands on some of the world's most advanced materials you can't even buy yet, and discovered exactly how to make something bulletproof. Technically, anything is bulletproof if you have enough of it. So my first thought was just to see how much carbon fiber it would actually take to stop a bullet. And this kinda surprised me. I tested 10 layers, 20 layers, and even 50 layers with no success, and discovered it actually takes 100 layers, which definitely wouldn't be good enough. However, the carbon fiber was great for one thing. I put the carbon fiber around all of the different pieces of the Batman armor I wanted to make bulletproof, and this allowed it to hold its shape so I could apply an even better material known as Kevlar, which is actually used in bulletproof vests, but I still had no idea how many layers of it would stop a bullet. So after I was done cutting pieces out of this several $100 roll, I tested 10 layers, which almost stopped it, but 20 layers did for sure. But this was still way too thick for Batman armor. So I did some more research to figure out how to make it thinner, and this is where I discovered a material that's so good it's not even publicly available yet. It's called graphene, and I managed to get in contact with the owner of a company called Nova Graphene, who allowed me to fly across the country to visit their facility and test out the special fiber they made that's infused with it, which is ridiculously strong. We started by testing it against a standard 9mm bullet, and it held up so well we shot in 36 rounds. So we started testing heavier bullets, including shotgun shells, which completely blew me away, which meant I had found the exact material I needed to not just stop the bullet, but spread out the force so I could make it thinner. And after finishing up the tests without a single bullet going through, which was insane, I received a material that would take this even further. This is real-life adamantium, a special metal where just a 2mm coating can stop a bullet point blank. By now I had all 7 materials, and it was time to put it together to see how strong it really was and if it could save my life. I knew the Kevlar and graphene fabric on their own could stop a bullet, but this metal known as Nanovate by the company Integrin Technologies would go in front to create a hard outer shell, which is necessary to protect you against higher threat levels. I glued everything together with epoxy, and since these materials were so tough, it literally took me hours just to cut everything out and put 1 layer of Nanovate behind the carbon fiber, 3 layers of Kevlar, 10 layers of graphene fabric, then the D3O foam. Then finally, it was time to get everything sprayed with Line-X to hold it all together, and this is where you can see just how insanely durable the suit ended up being. And I tested it out in this video right here. This is 3D printed Batman armor. Wait, it's already. But can I make it bulletproof? My first thought was to try a carbon.
Only a true. There's this crazy theory about cereal boxes.
How is there a theory on cereal boxes?
And you know how on every cereal box they have like a mascot? So like Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, Trix, they all have a specific character on all their boxes.
Right.
But if you look at all the cereal boxes of the sugary cereals that are made for kids, all the characters on the boxes are looking down. So the Trix Rabbit, Tony the Tiger, they're all looking down. So the reason they make the characters do this is because they want the characters to make eye contact with the kids walking through the stores, so they're more inclined to buy it. And that's why on the shelves, the sugary cereals are lower than the adult cereals.
They put it lower so that it's easier for the kids to grab it.
Right, and you know how Cheerios has the honeybee as their mascot?
Yeah.
So if you look at a regular box of Cheerios, the honeybee is never on it. But if you look at Honey Nut Cheerios, the honeybee is on it because it's the sugary one for kids and it's always looking down. There's this crazy theory about...
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
The nigger chin! That'll hold him all right. That'll hold
to become a high school teacher?
'Cause I like high school girls.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Have you ever gotten adopted by a group of
They say if you play this song,
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer.
This fish is better at Fortnite than you. I gave these 3 fish a controller and dropped them into the most competitive mode in Fortnite for 24 hours to see just how far they would climb, and what happened literally makes no sense. I programmed them to move the Fortnite character based on their movement around the tank, as well as 2 very important controls: jump and shoot. Now I dropped these fish in the game expecting absolutely nothing, and for the first 4 hours, literally nothing happened. This is so boring, bro. But as soon as I walked away, something odd started to ensue. The fish picked up a weapon. 2 hours later, they actually dealt some damage. And then they eliminated a player. But it was at this point that everything started to take a turn for the worse. The fish started to build. They started killing other players and winning games. They started buying skins with my money. But it wouldn't stop here. They were evolving from what was once an unintelligent species to something literally unstoppable. And finally, they reached their final form. This fish is better at Fortnite than you. I gave these 3 fish a controller and dropped them into the most competitive mode in Fortnite for 24
This cartoon is rage baiting the president of the United States, and it's actually working. I swear, bro, South Park's on a generational run right now, and I need to talk about it, because the fact that they're getting away with this is some of the funniest shit that I've ever seen, especially since they were only able to do it by holding Paramount, the network South Park runs on, hostage. See, this whole insane scenario started because Paramount canceled a show ran by the creator of South Park's friend because they were scared the president would sue them for making too many jokes about it. But ironically, this is what let the South Park people really lock in and make clowning on White Diddy their top priority. Because when they canceled the other show, Paramount made a mistake. They told everybody that it was for budget reasons, even though they just made a deal with the South Park people for $1.5 billion. Meaning they could be as vicious to the president as they want. And if he or Paramount want to do anything about it, not only do they get revealed as hypocrites, but South Park would have also scammed them out of over $1 billion. So it's a lose-lose for them and a win-win for us, because these episodes have been insane. And the fact that the rage bait is actually working just makes it even better. South Park is really the greatest to ever do it. This cartoon is rage baiting.
One day, a 15-year-old boy told his mother that he wanted to join the army and fight in the war. His mother knew the battlefield was deadly and said, "If something happened to you, how could I face your late father?" The boy understood her worry, but he seemed determined. He told his mother, "I have made up my mind. I must go." The mother saw that nothing could change his decision. She slapped him across the face and said angrily, "If you leave, then never come back." At dawn the next day, before his mother woke up, the boy packed his bag. He knelt at the doorway and bowed 3 times, saying, "Mother, I cannot stay by your side to care for you. Please take care of yourself." Then he set out to find the army. From then on, his mother waited every day under the tree by the gate for her son to return. The years passed. She endured countless seasons under that tree, but never saw his shadow. 71 years later, an 86-year-old veteran asked some children playing at the village entrance, "Is there an elder here over 100 years old?" The children told him there was a 106-year-old grandmother who sat under the tree every day, waiting for someone. The old soldier rushed home and, seeing his mother, apologized again and again. The mother saw her son return and burst into tears. With the last of her strength, she raised her hand to touch his face and asked, "Does it still hurt?" The son said, "It does not hurt anymore." Hearing this, the mother's heart was at peace, and she slowly closed her eyes. One day,
Your parents don't give.
I think I have the fastest plane and build a plane. And if you think I'm wrong, remix this audio showing that yours is faster. I think I have the fastest plane and build a plane. And if you think I'm wrong, remix this audio showing that yours is faster. I think I have the fastest plane and build a plane. And if you think I'm wrong, remix this audio showing that yours is faster. I think I have the fastest plane and build a plane.
This is so unfair. What do you mean? What I mean is I'm level 1000 with guest and I get nothing.
Meet my dad.
People are mad at this TikToker because he's making a 10-foot animatronic, a bunny animatronic that looks like the Five Nights at Freddy's. For what? No, he's saying it for fun. Every day he's doing updates on like the parts that he's putting. I'll show you the picture after because it actually looks crazy. 10 foot.
Hello everybody, and this is, well, I guess welcome to Progress Report number 25. Big 25. But yeah guys, this is where we're at now. We have the legs fully upright, these new cross beams, unwarpable, undamageable.
He can run 30 miles per hour.
Oh my god, actually?
Yeah, fireproof, waterproof, like literally everything proof. And he made it so he can crouch, he can spy. Everyone's like, okay, what are you making it for?
Yeah.
Well, it's for fun. Bro!
I mean, it is low-key for fun, though.
It is for fun, but like, look how scary
Put that shit on the front lines, man.
This is the AI pick what he's trying to make it, but there's another one. We're like, oh, this is what he's trying to make it. Boom. This is the legs.
Oh my god.
3 meters.
Bro.
Citra, that's his name on TikTok. You can search him up. People are mad at this TikToker because he's making a 10.
Story time. The store clerk believed he had put the wrong cans on the shelf. But he was right all along.
The teacher was not impressed.
All along. He was right all along. But he was right on the shelf. The wrong cans on the shelf. Wrong cans on the shelf. Story time. The store clerk believed he had put the wrong cans on the shelf. But he was right all along.
The teacher was not impressed.
Story time. The teacher slaved over the board. She stared at Thomas with a mighty rage. Story time. And that's when they became horribly lost.
Are we lost?
He lied.
Stop it.
Bro ran away as fast as he could.
Story time. It was clear that a romance was blossoming between them. No! A romance lasting a lifetime. Story time. The man was about to step on a snake! On a snake! But he missed it.
Bro started panicking.
Story time. This was the moment the lad would propose to the girl.
No.
Story time. The store clerk believed he had put the wrong cans on the shelf. But he was right all along.
The teacher was not impressed.
Story time. The teacher slaved over the board. She stared at Thomas with a mighty rage. Story time. And that's when they became horribly lost.
Are we lost?
He lied.
Stop it.
Bro ran away as fast as he could.
Story time. It was clear that a romance was blossoming between them. No! A romance lasting a lifetime. Story time. The man was about to step on a snake! On a snake! But he missed it.
Bro started panicking.
Story time. This was the moment the lad would propose to the girl.
No.
Story time. The store clerk believed he had put the wrong cans on the shelf. But he was right all along.
Hey, Bunny, could you go take out the trash, please?
Shut up, Mom. Dad, we're just joking. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Joke. It's okay. Hey, Bunny, could you go take out the trash, please?
Shut up, Mom. Dad, we're just joking. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Joke. It's okay. Hey, Bunny, could you go take out the trash, please?
Shut up, Mom. Dad, we're just joking. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Joke. It's okay.
It's so peaceful. Yo, the sun's in the house. Shh, people are sleeping. Bro, it's my time to shine now. You go away. Hey, everybody, look at me. Nobody's gonna look at you unless they're stupid. Bro, I'm literally a star. Humans idolize me. What gave you that idea? Because they named an entire day after me? Well, I have a day named after me too. Which one? Monday? What? No, it's short for Moon Day. Yeah, well, I give humans a tan and make them beautiful. What do? I can create little waves in the ocean and werewolves. Well, I gave Superman his powers and I can kill vampires just by looking at them. Okay, well, I have a superhero named after me. Who? Sailor Moon? No, Moon Knight. Well, I give humans vitamin D. It makes them happy. You don't give anything. That's not what your mom said when I gave her my vitamin D. Too far, man. Oh, my bad. You know what, man? We shouldn't be fighting. Yeah, you're right. Hey, remember that time we got together and made a solar eclipse? That was tight. Yeah. But not as tight as your mom. You son of a break it up, you two. Stop fighting. There's nothing to see here, folks. It's so peaceful. Yo.
How to get free robot?
This is what Marvel movies look like behind the scenes. In Deadpool and Wolverine, Cassandra Nova can read minds by sticking her hands through people's faces. To pull off this crazy effect, filmmakers used tracking markers on the actors. Later on, they digitally added her hands and character faces, and you can really see details like her fingers moving over the skull and the eyes popping out. In Thunderbolts, Florence Pugh's skyscraper stunt was totally real. No green screens involved. It was just her, some safety cables, and the second tallest building in the world. She steps off the roof and drops a little before getting pulled back up. The jump was actually done by a stunt double, and they filmed it all in one take. Oh, in that building explosion, they blew up an entire floor of the building for it. No CGI there. In Venom: The Last Dance, the dance scene looked different behind the scenes. The actor performed it while wearing a motion capture suit with arm extensions. This is what Marvel movies look like behind the scenes.
What the f is this?
Hail mercy. Hail mercy.
What the f is this?
Hail mercy. Hail mercy.
Introducing Mr. V-Slap.
911, what is your emergency?
Yeah, I'm about to get freaky with this girl, but I'm in her bathroom right now because I'm nervous.
Hurry up, Jimmy. What's the holdup?
Oh, God, she thinks I'm an expert.
Okay, sir, calm down. Have you done this before?
No, I've never done this, and I told her I could last a while.
Okay, sir, in order to last as long as possible, you're going to need to think of something unpleasant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, imagine she looks like the girl from The Exorcist.
I mean, she kind of bad, low-key, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're right.
Ah, see, I knew it.
All right, focus up.
Okay, my bad.
All right, imagine she looks like your grandma.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna try that.
All right, you got this.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Grandma.
Oh my God, you got my eye. What the actual fuck?
I'm sorry, I thought that would work.
What would work?
The 911 operator gave me advice and told me to think of my grandma.
Your grandma?
Stop saying her name.
Bro, what the fuck? 911, what is your emergency?
Let's make some Gatorade for the baseball game.
He said I can take.
I took back the world record for most iron clankers built in 1 minute. Here's how. A few days ago, YouTuber Fingers beat my record by making a mod that makes iron golems help him spawn in more iron golems. I assumed this would be cheating, but Guinness didn't give clear rules, so nothing's off limits. And Fingers even released the mod he used to get the record, so I could have been boring and just downloaded the mod and then done what he did, but slightly better, but I think that's exactly what Fingers wanted me to do. I'm sure he sabotaged the mod somehow, like changing the iron golem texture to my weakness to distract me and keep me from breaking his record. But I'm no fool, so I beat Fingers' record using a new and improved strategy. First, I created a super flat world with a layer of powder snow a few blocks up so I can build iron golems off of it, but when they spawn in, they fall through the powder snow so they won't be in my way while I build more. Then, I modified Tweakaroo to let me place blocks from up to 400 blocks away and place 400 blocks per tick. This let me build vertical iron golems from the top of the world, and I demolished Fingers' record with 10,640 iron clankers. I took back the world record for most iron
Australia has.
Get closer.
I have tried a bunch of brands.
This is how Final Destination Bloodlines was actually filmed. Filming one of the coolest death scenes with the MRI machine was a wild ride. They used fishing line and a squib to make it look like the magnetic field was ripping rings off Eric's nipples.
Richard, you sold that, buddy.
To really sell the effect, they laid one actor on a board over another actor's lower half and sewed them together for an ultra-realistic look.
Eric, get away! Stop!
Another epic death scene features a garbage compactor slicing Anna's face and arm.
I have the best death scene.
The crew really went for it and built an awesome replica to nail the effect. They even chopped up a doll to make everything look super realistic. For the grass cutter scene, they used a replica of the machine that had a special container and sprayer added to it to make the scene even more convincing. This is how Final Destination Bloodlines was actually filmed.
Okay, class, have a seat. I'm going to be assigning you partner.
Oh, Cole.
What would you do if you accidentally made everyone in your school throw up? Because that's what I did. So I was at school one day, and the guy sitting right next to me farted, but he blamed it on me, so everyone laughed at me. And I decided right there that I was gonna get revenge on this kid. And luckily, he was throwing a party at his house that night. So I was trying to think of ways that I could get payback on him. And then it hit me. I'm gonna spray fart spray all around his house, so people think that his house smells like farts. So I got to the party and everyone was having a great time, and I snuck around the house and sprayed fart spray everywhere. And if you know anything about fart spray, it smells awful. What I thought would happen after I did this is that everyone would think this kid's house smells like farts, and they would start laughing at him like they did to me. But I think I sprayed so much of the fart spray that it literally made people throw up, like everywhere. One person even threw up on the guy's dog. I didn't want that to happen. Honestly though, I only did this because I was insecure. So be proud of your farts. What would you do if you accidentally made everyone...
What happens when you drop a lightsaber vertically? Now, we've seen this moment twice in pop culture. First in Rick and Morty, where Morty drops a lightsaber vertically.
Thanks, kid, but let's talk more melon slanging. Heads up.
And we see it again in the Robot Chicken episode with Qui-Gon Jinn.
It's almost open. Hold on to this.
Both times the lightsaber stays on, but is that realistic? A lightsaber, if it existed, would be a plasma blade contained within a magnetic field, and it would burn at incredible temperatures, roughly 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. When it's turned off, the energy cutting the plasma beam would dissipate. But what happens when it's just dropped? The gravity on Earth would pull the lightsaber straight down. Because of its cylindrical shape, there's no way for it to stop itself if it lands vertically. The saber would start tearing into the Earth's crust, but it likely wouldn't be able to make it any deeper than the deepest hole ever dug on Earth, the Kola Super Deep Borehole, at 40,230 feet or 12,262 meters deep. It wouldn't be able to go any deeper because at this depth, the temperature was 356 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, which is significantly hotter than scientists initially expected. This extreme heat would actually be able to melt the hilt of the lightsaber and cause it to malfunction. The same reason why drilling operations in the Russian digging project were eventually stopped. What happens when you drop a lightsaber vertically? Now, we've seen this moment twice in pop culture. First in Rick and Morty, where Morty drops a lightsaber vertically.
Thanks, kid, but let's talk more melon slanging. Heads up.
And we see it again in the Robot Chicken episode with Qui-Gon Jinn.
It's crunch time.
God, I did it. You found out how to stop the irreversible damage humans have done to the environment. No, was I supposed to do that? I made a dog. Oh, that's so much. Better. Yo, what? Yeah, I know. Oh, it makes me feel violent. Oh yeah, that's super common. It's called cute aggression. Yeah, I'd change the topic before I do something flood related. Okay. So it's gonna be a herding dog called a corgi. They're gonna be really short, which will help them avoid getting kicked by cattle. Ooh, smart thinking. Thank you. Can you give them a fat ass? That's genius. So tell me about their personality. Oh, they're the best. They're super friendly, super smart. They love people, and they also really like working, so it's best to give them a job to do to keep them busy. Oh, I'm looking for a gardener. Yeah, not that kind of job? Ah, okay. Well, I love it. I think humans are gonna love it even more, but I just really wish we had more, you know? God, I did it. You found out how to...
This police officer